Morning, folks. I am Himanshu Dasani, and today we are starting our new chapter, trigonometries. Trigonometry are the identities or the ratios which is based on the right angle triangle. Let us see what is trigonometry. We are given with a right triangle ABC 90 degree at angle B. This is 90 degree. We are making one more same triangle. This is 90 degree. This is B, this is C, and this is A. Now, the possible angles can be this angle C theta or this angle A theta. We can say this theta C and theta A. Now, the side which is opposite to 90 degree, the side which is opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse, which is represented by H. The side which is opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse. The side which is opposite to theta is called perpendicular. And the side which is containing the theta is called base. Similarly, for this triangle, the side which is opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse. Side opposite to theta is perpendicular. And side which is including the theta is called base. Now there are different ratios for the trigonometry. Let us see the each and every ratio one by one. This is sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There are 6 ratios which are there in trigonometry. First is sine theta. Sine theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Sine theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. What is perpendicular in this? AB, and hypotenuse is AC. So AB upon AC. I am talking about this diagram. This diagram. Perpendicular is AB and hypotenuse is AC. Cos theta. Cos theta will be base upon hypotenuse. Base is PC upon hypotenuse is AC. Now tan theta, perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular is AB upon base. Base is BC. Cosec theta is inverse of sine theta. Cosec theta is inverse of sine theta, means H upon P. H upon P. H is AC upon AB. So this is cosec theta. Now sec theta. Sec theta is 1 upon cos theta. Inverse of cos theta is sec theta. Inverse of cos theta is sec theta. Means hypotenuse upon base, which is AC upon BC. Now cot theta. Cot theta is inverse of tan theta. Cot theta is inverse of tan theta. So this is 1 upon tan theta. Base upon perpendicular. Base upon perpendicular. Because it is the inverse of tan theta means it will get inverse. So base upon perpendicular. BC upon AB. So these are the 6 ratios which we have to remember in the trigonometry. Let us see the application of these ratios from the example. I am taking the question from exercise 8.1, question number 1. In triangle ABC, right angle at B. This is question number 1 of exercise 8.1. Triangle ABC is given. ABC, in which this is 90 degree. AB is 24 centimeter. AB is 24 centimeter. And BC is 7 centimeter. Determine first we have to determine sine A, second cos A, third sine C, fourth cos C. This is right triangle, so we can apply the Pythagoras theorem for identifying the hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse. Now, if we are considering sine A, this is theta. If we are considering the theta over here, in the first case, at point A, this is given sine A, means A is theta. So if we are considering theta at point A, the perpendicular will be opposite to this theta, means this will be the perpendicular and this will be the base. So this is hypotenuse, this is perpendicular and this is base. Side opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse, side opposite to theta is perpendicular, and including the theta will be base. Now applying the Pythagoras theorem. H square is equal to P square plus B square. Now P is 7 square plus base is 24 square. 7 square will be 49. 24 square will be 576. 576. Adding these two, we will be getting 5. $625. H square is equal to 625. So H is equal to 26. So hypotenuse is 26. Now we have to identify first sine. Sine A is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is 7. Hypotenuse is 26. So this is the required ratio. Now we have to find out cos A. Cos will be base upon hypotenuse. Base will be 24 and hypotenuse will be 26. Now for sine C. Sine C means C is the theta. This is not the theta. In sin C, C is the theta. If this is theta, then the side opposite to the theta will be perpendicular, and side including to the theta is base. Side opposite to theta is perpendicular, and side including the theta will be base. So sin C is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is 24 upon hypotenuse is 26. Cos C is base upon hypotenuse. Base is 7 and hypotenuse is 26. So we got all the required ratios which is being asked in the question. Now let us move to the next question. Question number 3 of exercise 8.1. Sin A is 3 by 4. This is question number 3. Exercise 8.1. We are given with sin A is equal to 3 by 4. Calculate cos A and tan A. We have to calculate cos A and tan A. First make one right triangle. A, B, C. Now, if this is sin A, 3 by 4, sin is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. We know the formula for sin A is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Means perpendicular is 3. This is 90 degree. Side opposite to 90 degree will be hypotenuse. Here A is given. So A will be theta. So side opposite to theta will be perpendicular, and side including the theta will be base. So this will be base. Now perpendicular is 3. Perpendicular is 3. Hypotenuse is 4. Hypotenuse is 4. First, let us find out the base by Pythagoras theorem. H square is equals to P square plus B square. H is 4 square. 3 square plus B square. 4 is 16. 9 plus B square. 16 minus 9 is equal to B square. Solving this, 7 B square. B is equal to under root of 7. So B is under root 7. First we have to identify cos A. Cos A is base upon hypotenuse. Base is root 7. Hypotenuse is 4. So the required ratio is base upon hypotenuse root 7 by 4. Then we have to identify tan A. Tan A is equal to perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular is 3 and base is root 7. Perpendicular is 3 and base is root 7. So the required ratio is 3 by root 7. In this manner we have to solve the following ratios. Let us move to the next question. Question number 6. If angle A and angle B are acute angle such that cos A is equal to cos B, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. This is question number 6 of exercise 8.1. Question says that if angle A and angle B are acute angles such that, first let's make a right triangle. Angle A and angle B are the acute angles. So this will be C, 90 degree. Acute angles such that cos A is equal to cos B. Given cos A is equal to cos B. Then show that angle A is equal to angle B. We have to show that. To show angle A is equal to angle B. Now, first taking cos A. Cos A is equal to base upon hypotenuse. Base is AC upon hypotenuse will be BA. Now taking cos B. Cos B is base upon hypotenuse. Base will be BC upon hypotenuse will be AB. Now these two are equal, means AC upon AB is equal to BC upon AB. We are given with cos A is equal to cos B, means these two are equal. That means AC upon AB is equal to BC upon AB. This AB will get cancelled out with this. AC is equal to BC. Which means that this AC is equal to BC. If this is equal, that means this is an isosceles right triangle. If this is isosceles right triangle, equal side of an isosceles right triangle make equal angle. Equal sides of an isosceles right triangle make equal angle. So therefore we can write angle A is equal to angle B by property of an isosceles right triangle. Let us move to the next question. Question number 8 of same exercise 8.1. If 3 cot A is equal to 4, if 3 cot A is equal to 4, if 3 cot A is equal to 4, check whether 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. In the question we have given that 3 cot A is equal to 4. Now to prove 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square. Now proof. Taking 3 cot A is equal to 4. Taking this 3 in the denominator, cot A is equal to 4 by 3. Now cot A is equal to 4 by 3. This will be base upon perpendicular. Cot A is equal to base upon perpendicular. Let's find out the hypotenuse by Pythagoras theorem. H square is equal to p square plus b square. P is 3 square plus b square is 16 square. 3 square will be 9, 16 square will be this is 9 plus 16. 9 plus 16 will be 25. So h square is equal to 25. H is equal to 5. Hypotenuse is known to us now. Now let's solve. First solving the LHS part. LHS is 1 minus 10 square A upon 1 plus 10 square A. 10A is perpendicular upon base, which is 3 upon 4. Substituting the values, 1 minus 3 upon 4 whole square, because tan A is 3 by 4, so this will be 3 by 4 A square upon 1 plus 3 by 4 square. Solving this, 1 minus 3 square is 9 by 16 upon 1 plus 9 by 16. Cross multiplying and solving, 16 minus 9 upon 16. 16 plus 9 upon 16. This 16 will get cancelled out with this. 16 minus 9 will be 7. And 16 plus 9 will be 25. So the ratio is 7 by 25. Now solving the RHS part. This is LHS part. Now solving RHS. RHS is cos square A minus sin square A. Cos A will be base upon hypotenuse. Base is 4. Hypotenuse we have find 5. Sin A will be perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is 3. Hypotenuse is 5. Substituting these values over here, cos square A will be 4 by 5 square minus sin will be 3 by 5 square. 4 square will be 16 upon 25 minus 3 square will be 9 upon 25. Solving this by LCM, 16 minus 9 by 25, this will be 7 by 25. Now we can see that LHS is equal to RHS, means the given ratios are equal. Thank you for today. We will be continuing tomorrow.